3 secrets for a stress-free home purchase? You gotta be kidding me. No, not kidding you. You're looking at this title and you're wondering if that could be reality. Well, the truth is you can have a stress-free home purchase, you can walk through this process, and you can have a great experience. Now, how does this happen? When you understand that stress is able to surface itself in just a few ways in the real estate transaction. It's just that those ways are plentiful. They are opportune, they're all over the place. But with guidance and professionalism and expertise, you can proactively get ahead of those opportunities and ensure that when there are challenges that surface, you've already got a game plan to prevent any of those things from becoming a problem. The first thing that you want to really tackle when you're buying a home and trying to ensure a stress-free process is having clear expectations of the process. Now, let me tell you where you don't get expectations. HGTV, reality shows, these are not reliable resources to draw from when you're looking at what it really looks like to go through the home purchase process. The best thing that you can do is get a clear understanding from start to finish from your trusted realtor. The person who's guiding you through this process is going to have so much experience and have done this so many times. They know all the landmines and pitfalls along the way and can guide you from point A to point B. They can make sure that you're not going to make mistakes so that you can have a stress-free purchase and you have clear expectations. The other area of expectation is going to be with your financial professional, the lender that you lean on. If you're buying a home with a mortgage, you got to lean on your lender. That lender is going to coach you, instruct you, and teach you as you move through the purchase process. Number 2, one of the biggest stressors in this process is when you are not prepared for the amount of money it takes to buy a home. So between inspections and an appraisal and closing costs and a down payment and all of the other things that may pop up in between, having some additional funds available to cover your bases while you're going through this process is critical. Now, that isn't to say that you can't get a realtor who can negotiate closing costs for you that a seller can cover or that a builder can cover. These are things that you can lean on, and that can reduce your out-of-pocket expenses. But having an unclear expectation about what is required of you and not having those resources available can be a huge source of stress and really weigh down that process, making it almost unbearable. So having clear expectations around what kind of finances are available to you and what should be required of you, critical. The third way stress can really surface, and honestly this is the most common way, is if the professional that you've hired is not providing a top-notch level of service. When you're looking to hire somebody, I always encourage someone to hire an educator, someone who's going to walk you through all of the different facets, someone who's teaching you and showing you and not just keeping you in the dark and doing it for you. You want communication and negotiation. They're clutch when you're going through the purchase process, because if you don't know what's coming next, it provides a tremendous amount of stress. A top-notch agent can diffuse situations, they can anticipate problems, they can get ahead of it because they have a plan, and there's really not much that they haven't seen before. When you've got somebody who's experienced in the industry, they can look down the path, and they can see what's coming, and they can help you get out of the way. Another point of interest is hiring somebody who's gonna help you get out of your own way. I know that may seem a little harsh, but sometimes buyers, sellers, they think they know better, and in reality, they're actually doing themselves harm. Lean on your trusted professional. Let them guide you through this process. So having clear expectations, working with professionals that provide an incredibly high level of service, and understanding what's required of you, particularly around what kind of money you need to have available when you're purchasing a home, will pretty much eliminate the vast majority of stress in this process. If you have further questions or comments, or you feel like I missed something, I'd love to hear your thoughts below. If you don't mind hitting that subscribe button below so we can continue bringing you content, I appreciate you taking time to watch this, and we'll see y'all around the hill.